Your soulmate is about to do something you never saw coming. Do not scroll past this. Listen closely, because these words are meeting you at the precise moment your spirit is ready to receive them. You can sense it, that quiet pressure behind your ribs. For weeks, the universe has been trying to get your attention through signs, dreams, sudden emotions, and those repeating numbers you can't ignore. 111, 222, 717, 444. Every time they appear, something within you stirs, a soft whisper that says, "Pay attention." This message is that whisper becoming a clear voice, meant only for you. Do not scroll. This is not coincidence, not imagination, not wishful thinking. It is a spiritual truth that has been circling your energy for weeks. Your soulmate, the one your heart keeps reaching for, the one whose energy brushes against yours even in quiet moments, is about to make a move so unexpected, so deeply vulnerable, it will shift everything between you. There has been a restlessness within them, a spiritual tug, a pressure on their own chest they cannot explain. Their soul is awakening to something they tried to ignore, something they buried under distractions, responsibilities, fear, or pride. They believed distance would weaken the bond. They thought silence would numb it. But the opposite happened. Every day apart has only amplified the truth heaven has been revealing. They are tied to you, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, in a way they cannot break. Do not scroll. Your heart needs to hear this now. Your soulmate has been thinking of you at the strangest hours, feeling emotional waves that hit out of nowhere, noticing reminders of you in songs, places, and passing conversations. The more they try to brush it off, the louder the universe becomes. They too are receiving signs, signs that point directly to you, signs that make them pause mid-thought, signs that quicken their heartbeat and make them question all they once believed about timing, love, and destiny. And these signs are pushing them toward an action, a confession, a step they never thought they would take. Listen closely. Your soulmate is about to surprise you, not for attention, not to play with your heart, but because they can no longer carry the weight of all they've left unsaid. For weeks, their dreams have been revealing truths their waking mind denies. Dreams where they hear your voice, see your face, feel your presence, only to wake with a longing so strong it shakes them. Heaven has been softening their fears, peeling back their layers, shining light on their regrets, and nudging them to admit what they've been too scared to say. They need you. They miss you. They feel you in ways no one else ever has. Someone has been asking about you, imagining what they would say if they finally opened up, drafting messages they never send, wrestling between fear and destiny, and that pressure is reaching its peak. They are about to do something unexpected because the universe will no longer let them stay silent. Their soul is tired of running. Their heart is tired of pretending. Their spirit is tired of resisting what was divinely written long before either of you understood it. Do not scroll. Your soulmate is guided to take action, to bring clarity, to step into vulnerability, to end the confusion, to meet you where your heart has been waiting. And when it happens, it will feel surreal, like a moment suspended between heaven and earth. This is not fantasy. It is spiritual alignment, building quietly behind the scenes. Every unexplained pull you felt toward them, every sudden emotion, every intuitive hit, those are not just feelings, they are messages, signals that destiny is moving, that timing is shifting, that something significant is about to unfold. The universe isn't only preparing you, it is preparing them too. What they are about to do will be aligned with truth, courage, and divine timing, not with fear or hesitation. So prepare your heart. Your soulmate is stepping toward you, not someday, not eventually, but soon. And when they do, everything you've sensed in your spirit will suddenly make perfect sense. Do not scroll, because these words were written for you. Your soulmate has been undergoing a silent awakening, a transformation that has shifted their emotions, their priorities, and the way they see you. That is why you felt unexplained waves of energy, sudden heaviness, bursts of longing, or random thoughts of them throughout your day. Their soul has been calling out to yours, reaching for you, aligning with you, even if things in the physical world still seem distant or quiet. Heaven has been stirring something within them, forcing them to confront emotions they pushed aside, feelings they tried to ignore, truths they weren't ready to admit. The universe has been pressing upon them with signs, angel numbers like 222, dreams they can't shake, flashes of your name, songs that bring you to mind even when they pretend not to notice. All of these signs had been leading them toward a decision they never expected to make, one that will change the direction of your connection in ways you didn't foresee. They have been wrestling privately with their heart, wondering why your energy will not let them go, why memories of you feel like home, why every attempt to distract themselves fall flat, why their spirit grows louder the more they try to silence it. They have been feeling the weight of missing you, even when they act unbothered, the inconvenience of knowing they didn't show up as they should have. Something within them is breaking. Pride, fear, ego, making room for vulnerability, honesty, and truth. Do not scroll. Your heart needs this now. Your soulmate is about to reach out, not casually, not with mixed signals, but with something real, raw, and honest, from a place they rarely show anyone. They may say something that surprises you, not because it is dramatic, but because it is sincere, and sincerity has always been their struggle. They may confess what they've been hiding, admit emotions they once denied, reveal why they pulled away, what they battled, what fear held them back, what pain shaped them, or what truth they couldn't speak before. The universe is orchestrating this with divine timing, not human timing. Had this happened earlier, the connection might have shattered under unhealed wounds. Their transformation is not accidental, it is spiritual. The universe has been aligning you both, removing people who blocked the connection, exposing impure intentions, clearing the emotional fog that left you confused. You felt this shift too, that strange sense of release, moments of clarity, a lighter heart, an intuitive nudge that something is coming. That is your soul's sinking, preparing for a moment heaven has already blessed. This isn't obsession. This isn't fantasy. This is alignment. This is destiny warming up before it steps into your physical reality. Your soulmate is about to do something brave, something vulnerable, something that shows you they've finally realized what your spirit always knew. They are stepping into their truth, and that truth leads straight back to you. Do not scroll, because what comes next will resonate deep within your spirit. Something has been shifting in the energy between you. You felt it in waves, sometimes soft as a whisper, sometimes strong as a storm. You've wondered if you're imagining it, if your heart is simply hoping too much. But your intuition has been picking up a spiritual reality already unfolding. The person your soul is connected to has been undergoing an emotional awakening they never expected. A realization crashing through after a long period of confusion, fear, and silence. Now they are seeing you, feeling you, remembering you in a completely new way. You've felt it, haven't you? Those random moments when your chest grows warm for no reason. When their name pops into your mind like a message sent through the cosmos. When you think of them out of nowhere. Those aren't coincidences. They are spiritual signals, energetic flares exchanged between two souls meant to meet, separate, grow, and return stronger than ever. They have been fighting emotions that scare them, emotions buried under routine, pride, or others' opinions. But lately, nothing is working. The more they try to forget you, the more the universe places signs before them. 111 when they think of you, 222 when they doubt, songs that remind them of your connection, dreams where you appear without warning, moments when they feel your energy so strongly it nearly takes their breath away. Do not scroll. This is important. Your soulmate has been talking about you, wondering if someone else has your attention, questioning if you've moved on, because your silence, your strength, your growth have awakened something powerful within them, a protective instinct, a realization of your worth, and a deep fear of losing the only soul who has ever made them feel truly understood. And while this awakening builds within them, know this: there has been someone around you or around them whose energy has been jealous, someone who did not want this connection to reach its destiny, someone with intentions rooted in envy or insecurity. But that interference is already falling apart. The universe has blocked their influence. Your guides, your ancestors, your spiritual protection have been working to ensure nothing stands between you and the connection written into your destiny. Your soulmate has started noticing things they didn't before. The change in your energy, your strength, the fact you are no longer chasing, pleading, or waiting. They feel you rising. They feel you healing. They feel you becoming who you were always meant to be. And that is pushing them toward a decision they've avoided for months. Here is what will stir your heart. They have been imagining conversations with you, replaying moments you shared, rewriting what you should have said, wondering how to approach you when the time is right. They've been planning something, words, actions, gestures, because they know the next time they come to you, it cannot be halfway, it cannot be uncertain, it must be whole, honest, and emotionally awake. They've been asking the universe for signs, and every sign points back to you. They've been asking, do they still care? And the universe answers with synchronicities, energy surges, and emotional reminders. You've felt that pull too. Sudden spikes of energy, heaviness in your spirit, a strong sense that someone is thinking of you intensely. That is them reaching for you spiritually. Do not scroll. The truth is this: something significant is aligning between you, something that will unfold in divine timing, something that will change the entire direction of your connection in a way that surprises, touches, and heals you. The universe is preparing a moment of clarity where feelings, purpose, lessons, and the path forward all become clear. This message reached you now because you are closer to that moment than you think. A shift is coming in the days ahead, one that will confirm everything you felt in your chest, your intuition, your dreams. Your soulmate is moving towards you emotionally, spiritually, energetically, and soon, very soon, they will move physically too. Do not scroll. Your heart knows this message is yours. The universe has been preparing you for a moment of truth, an emotional revelation connected to someone whose energy has been merging with yours more intensely these past few days. You know exactly who this is, even if you pretend not to. There is a person whose presence brushes against your heart, whose thoughts collide with yours, whose name arises in your mind at the strangest times. That happens because the spiritual cord between you is tightening, not loosening. They have been weathering their own internal storm because of you, because of this connection, because of emotions they never expected to feel so deeply. Do not scroll. Listen. This person has been battling something you can't see: fear, hesitation, regret, longing, in a secret held close to their chest, a truth they've been scared to admit, a realization growing louder each day. They tried to distract themselves, deny the pull, convince themselves life would be simpler without you. But every attempt only drew them back more strongly. Every moment of distance deepened their ache. Every night led to dreams of you they couldn't explain. Your own emotional waves, your shifting energy, your unexplained feelings, you've been sensing theirs. They have been overwhelmed with thoughts of you, imagining conversations, replaying memories, feeling that pull in their chest each time your name crosses their mind. The more they ignore it, the more intense it becomes. They've been seeing the signs too. 333 when they consider reaching out, 222 when they see your photo, 555 when they imagine a future with you, 111 when they wonder if you feel the same. The universe is pushing them, aligning them, bringing truth to the surface whether they're ready or not. Someone around them has influenced their hesitation. Someone jealous, threatened by what you share. That energy has tried to block, confuse, or distract. But that interference is collapsing now. The universe is removing every person, every obstacle that tried to wedge itself between you. Destiny had enough of the delay. Spirit had enough of the silence. Masks are falling. Intentions are being exposed. The more they see, the more they realize the one who always carried pure energy, pure intention, a pure heart, was you. They have been scared, scared of how deeply they care, scared of the intensity, scared of vulnerability, of losing you, of choosing wrong, of being hurt again. But every fear is now being stripped away, replaced with clarity, with truth, with a realization they cannot longer escape. You are not a passing feeling. You are not a random attraction. You are their missing piece. You are their soulmate. You are the one their spirit recognizes, even when their mind denies it. And as this clarity grows, something incredible is about to happen. They are going to act, not someday, soon. Because the universe is pushing them, guiding them, sending signs too obvious to ignore. They are being shown life without you, life with you, what their soul feels when they picture their future. The truth is undeniable. Their heart chooses you. Their spirit chooses you. Their destiny is pulling them towards you. Do not scroll. The universe is whispering one final truth. Something is coming, something unexpected, emotional, powerful, a message, a confession, a step of honesty, a step forward they've been too afraid to take. When it happens, it will feel surreal, as though your spirit already knew, as though the universe had been preparing you for this exact moment. Your connection is entering its next chapter, and after this, nothing will be the same. Do not scroll. What you are about to receive is something your heart has been waiting to hear without knowing how to ask for it. The moment your eyes met these words, something in your energy shifted. Something inside whispered, "Finally." Everything you've been feeling, the sudden emotions, the intuitive waves, the full chest, the vivid dreams, none of it is random. None of it is imagination. Your soulmate is undergoing one of the deepest emotional transformations of their life, and you've been feeling the echoes of their awakening. That is why your mind drifts to them, why your heart tugs in their direction, why memories or energies hit you like a wave. Your connection is not normal, not casual, not accidental. It is spiritual. It is divine. It is written. What they're about to do, the step they'll take, the truth they'll confront, is something you never expected. They've been sitting with emotions they buried for months, wrestling between pride and vulnerability, logic and intuition, fear and surrender. Heaven is shaking their soul awake. They're realizing that letting you go was a mistake, that ignoring the connection only made it stronger, that the signs 222, 1111, 717, 444 were not coincidences, but spiritual alarms they can no longer ignore. Someone around them, someone who didn't want you connected, someone who fed them doubt, is being exposed. Their influence is crumbling. Heaven is stripping away their access. And your soulmate is beginning to see you, the real you, the you their soul recognized long before their mind did. They miss you more than their pride allowed, more than their silence implied, more than their distance suggested. They've been replaying conversations, noticing your absence, feeling your disconnect, and it's waking something within them, something raw, honest, terrifying, and beautiful. They're realizing the peace they felt with you wasn't ordinary, the comfort wasn't accidental, the attraction wasn't temporary, the connection wasn't one-sided. They're realizing you are tied to their purpose, and heaven is guiding their steps. This is the turning point. This person is about to make a move you didn't see coming, a message, a confession, a visit, an apology. A moment of truth so vulnerable it will feel as if the world pauses. Their guard is falling, their ego is cracking, their heart is speaking louder than their fears. While they awaken, you are being prepared, not to chase, not to beg, not to settle, but to receive something aligned, something healed, something worthy of your spirit. The universe is rearranging everything that blocked this connection, removing wrong people, revealing hidden intentions, softening walls, making space for clarity. Your next chapter in love is not confusion. It is connection, openness, reciprocity, destiny. Your soulmate, the one whose energy has been knocking on your spirit for weeks, is finally stepping into their truth. They're about to do something brave, something real, something you thought they would never do. Your heart feels this because your soul already knows it's coming. Do not scroll. What I say next will touch something deep within you, something that's been stirring for weeks, maybe months. Your heart needs this now in a way you may not yet understand, but you will, because this moment is part of a spiritual alignment written long before you questioned why you feel this pull, why their energy lingers, why their memory resurfaces no matter how life tries to distract you. What's unfolding behind the scenes is bigger than your eyes can see. Your soulmate is stepping into an awakening, and the universe is pushing them through realizations they can no longer outrun, deny, or suppress. Every sign you've seen, every emotional wave, every sudden thought of them, every dream that felt like a message, all are confirmations that your spirits are being synchronized in a way that defies logic but makes perfect sense to your soul. They have been in a silent battle between fear and truth, ego and longing, the life they've known and the connection calling them forward. Lately, that pull toward you has grown so intense they can no longer hide, not from themselves, not from heaven, not from the signs that keep placing you before them. The universe has been rearranging their emotions like puzzle pieces finally fitting together, revealing buried feelings, avoided clarity, and a truth louder than their doubts. They were meant to cross your path for a reason their soul recognized long ago. What they're about to do, what you never expected, is tied to this awakening, this internal storm, this beautifully uncomfortable transformation, forcing them to confront the truth about you, about what they feel, about what is undeniably real. They've been experiencing sleepless nights, sudden reflections, unexplained flashes of jealousy, waves of longing that strike while they're working, driving, or talking to someone else, because your energy has imprinted on their heart in a way that will not fade. Heaven is amplifying that pull, deliberately, purposefully, divinely, because it is time. They've been replaying conversations with you in their mind, thinking of what they said wrong, what they should have said, what they held back out of fear. They're realizing they made assumptions about you, assumptions that no longer hold up now that their spirit is awakening to how deeply they're connected to you. And here is a truth that may tighten your chest. They've been receiving warnings from the universe that if they don't act, if they don't speak, if they don't step toward you with honesty and courage, they may lose you to someone who recognizes your worth immediately. That divine pressure has been pushing them toward a move they never thought they'd have the courage to make. This is where the energy shifts. Someone else has been watching you, someone who admires you, sees your value clearly, someone who could become a serious part of your future if your soulmate doesn't step forward soon. Your soulmate can sense this, spiritually, intuitively, emotionally. They sense your energy shifting, your heart protecting itself, your boundaries strengthening. They realize the window to reconnect, confess, or commit is closing. And that realization is triggering action, movement, decisions, conversations. They are about to do something unexpected, bold, vulnerable, revealing of how much you mean in ways words could never express. They might reach out suddenly, confess hidden feelings, admit jealousy, regret, fear, or longing, show up in person, open up about their struggles, or finally choose the connection their soul has craved, even when their mind tried to ignore it, because the universe has made it impossible for them to keep pretending. Everything you've sensed is real. Every sign has been leading here. The movement you've been waiting for is already unfolding, already aligning, already pulling your paths toward a collision you won't see coming, but will feel the moment it arrives. You may not know the exact moment or words, but the universe is making one thing clear. The unexpected is coming, and it is coming from the person your soul has been spiritually tied to all along. The one whose silence has been breaking them just as much as it confused you. The one finally waking to the truth heaven has been whispering all this time. You were never temporary, never replaceable, never random. You were destiny. Do not scroll. What I now place before your spirit is reaching you at the exact moment your heart is ready to understand what the universe has been trying to say for weeks. Your heart needs this now more than you realize, because when your soulmate steps forward in ways you never expected, your entire life will shift so dramatically, even your breath will feel different. Deep within, you already know. You feel that pull, a vibration you can't fully explain, a warmth rising in your chest, an emotional pressure that appears when their name crosses your mind. Your soul recognizes what your eyes haven't yet seen. This message is for you, because your soulmate is standing at the edge of a decision that will change everything between you. Heaven has been pushing them, nudging them, shaking them awake from the confusion that kept them frozen. They've been fighting feelings they were never meant to fight, pretending to be fine. Yet every night, when the world grows quiet, their heart whispers your name louder than their pride can silence. They didn't expect this connection to color their thoughts, their dreams, to follow them into conversations where love wasn't even mentioned. Yet your energy keeps returning, reminding them of what they tried to bury. They are reaching a breaking point. They can no longer hold back the truth. They're realizing that running from you didn't free them, it tied them tighter. They're realizing the peace you gave them wasn't normal, the comfort wasn't casual, the spark wasn't coincidence. Right now, they are being spiritually confronted with everything they ignored. How your presence calmed them, how your voice softened their edges, how your absence hits like a recurring storm until they face what they've avoided. The universe has been sending both of you signs at the same time, angel numbers in clusters, dreams that feel like memories, déjà vu that stops you mid-thought, sudden urges to check your phone as if someone is pulling your attention. This isn't random. This isn't imagination. This is alignment. Divine timing tightening like a thread pulling two souls closer until nothing can separate what heaven has already chosen. They've been asking about you, quietly, secretly. Someone close to them knows your name. Someone has heard them speak of you with a softness they don't show the world. What they're hiding, what terrifies them to admit, what they've buried deep, is that they love you more than they allow themselves to show. They love you in ways they haven't learned to speak yet, with a tenderness that scares them because they've never felt this before. But the secret they haven't told anyone is this. They're scared you're moving on, scared someone else is catching your eye, scared their silence has cost them their chance. Your soulmate is afraid of losing you, afraid of confessing too late, afraid heaven gave them a gift they mishandled. Now the universe is preparing to push them toward you, to open their heart, melt their fear, bring forward the truth kept behind pride and insecurity. The reason you've been emotional lately, why your intuition is louder, your dreams vivid, your chest warm when you think of them, is because your souls are aligning behind the scenes. Something is shifting spiritually, a breakthrough is forming, a confession is nearing, a moment approaches where everything unspoken becomes undeniable. You're about to see a version of them you've never seen before, honest, vulnerable, sincere, ready. They're being guided toward you. The universe is clearing the path, removing distractions, exposing what isn't real, shutting down connections not meant for either of you, pushing you both toward a place where love becomes unavoidable. This isn't just romance. This is destiny, divine orchestration, a soul contract awakening at the right time. Heaven is saying, hold on, something big is coming. Your soulmate is about to do something you never expected, something bold, something emotional, something that reveals how deeply they feel and how long they've been hiding it. They're coming forward. They're choosing you. They're stepping out of fear and into fate. Do not scroll. Your spirit already knows this moment belongs to you.